Alright, greetings and salutations. Welcome to my amazing show. Once again, I'm your host, the great and money Mr. Perez, and today I'll be starting Marvel's Midnight Suns. Yeah, the concept of this game seemed pretty interesting to me. A tactical game where you can play as different Marvel superheroes. But I'm mostly interested in this because Deadpool's one of the DLC characters. But still, this should be a pretty interesting game, so today I'm gonna start it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. That's a lot of difficulties. I'll stick with normal for now. Let's go. Ooh, crossbones. It looks pretty swell.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
That's pretty important.
Sleeping Mother, Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time,
I don't think
call
that worked.
Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Uh-oh.
Lilith.
My child. Where are you, my child?
Yeah, that's not good. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Six months later. 6 months?
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Ah, Ghost Rider.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Yeah, that's Doctor Strange, alright. Loquacious.
Hell's fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, John.
Yeah, of course Tony will be worried about
The
that.
prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like
That's shocking.
someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Robo Man. Supposedly famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Alright,
We come all
let's
the
see
way out
here.
here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
How to play. There are three main types of cards which represent the hero's abilities: attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 play. Use the D-pad to select the card, press A to activate it, then select the target, and press A to confirm the ability.
You said time was the one thing
Each gentleman will receive 3 card plays.
All right, let's just wrap this up.
Use attack cards to gain damage enemies and gain heroism.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Damn.
That's the spirit.
This should be good.
Interesting tactic.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism.
Get it done any way we know how.
That was really...
Once you play your cards, use down to finish my turn.
They haven't given up yet.
No, they haven't.
Let's not waste any more time.
There are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health, any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use the cards wisely, higher damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now.
Ooh,
Then you
con
take the extra
knockback, huh?
creepy one.
Aim the knockback
Glad.
direction with the left stick. Control the direction of A to push the enemy unit.
Let's give it a go.
Okay.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Dead.
Oh, that? It was nothing. Love the effort.
So, you want to be nasty about it then?
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem. Everything solid so far?
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something
Skill
protective.
cards to control the battle and
Why
gain
did you do it,
heroism.
man? Or a shield in this case.
Powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boost, and drawing cards.
I'll accept
They
your
don't deal damage, but they're a great way to beat heroism.
Don't mention it. Somebody's got your back.
Greatly appreciated. Let's
Fair enough.
prepare yourselves.
Yeah, get hit by that rock.
Love the effort.
Ah, good thing they were going for strange.
Oh, I thought we were finished.
So, who wants to go first?
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
You can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Watch closely.
All right.
Fair enough.
You.
Sure, why not? You just got knocked the you know the rest.
Many objects in the battlefield can be used to your advantage of environmental attacks. They cost heroism, but do not use a card play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important
And while
knockouts.
you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
There's an idea.
This shouldn't take long.
Rock launch. Go.
That'll...
This'll work. Yeah, that's it.
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all.
I think that's the last of them, which is good. I might have told Pepper I was
Done
just
and
outside
done.
the restaurant to take a quick call.
And yet I'm the one who's still single.
Well, all done.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
Sanctum,
The
huh?
collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say.
You okay, kid?
Hey, Scarlet Witch. Strangest new approach.
Yes.
That is, it's complicated.
And you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Oh, hey, Captain Marvel. Really fucking powerful, huh?
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
You did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Oh, I like that idea. I like smashing.
Hydra, Immortalis!
Honestly, now, you're just wasting your time.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but
pick
not while
targets
you
when we
fail
go to
to
select it.
use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Like this?
This one won't bother us again.
Let's do it. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty
Redraw.
stale. Got
Place
any new
undesirable
material?
cards in your hand. Hold X to replace it with a new one. This could work.
Is that all?
Impressive.
Regroup at position Tango!
I have to admire your persistence.
Arm Beta moving into position.
You'll need even greater numbers to defeat me.
Use move to reposition a hero instead of the perfect knockback aim. Area of effect attack or environmental attack. Select any location on the ground with A to enter move.
This shouldn't take long.
Not bad. Draw and fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to redraw and keep for future turns.
That Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. Watch and learn.
Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
That'll work.
You're dead.
House Hydra has good insurance.
Ah, he ran. Oh, guess not.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
Oh, sure. Pick on the smart guy.
Use what you learned to wipe out Hydra's forces and
Guys
sink
just
them.
keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection. By the will of
Boink.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
It's about time.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Well, it works.
What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
Let's do you.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Still waiting for them to try something.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Suspicion as to how.
Well, at least they still die pretty easily, so that's promising.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Ooh, damn.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa.
Oh.
Fine? What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Cool and good. Yeah, based on the encoding lag, I'm guessing this game becomes shadows every time something new is loaded. Or at least a new level is loaded.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Last line of defense against Lilith, according to them.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
The Caretaker. Last of the Blood, Immortal.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's Caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Oh yeah, here we can create our original character. Let's see. Let's go with you. I think like that. I guess I'll do that. Give that black. Do that. Pretty basic character customization.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech the end.
The caller! Wait!
Wait! Ah!
right?
Well, that could be a problem.
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always.
I got up late. Part 1, The Awakening.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
Some jump.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, you're right, I do hunt monsters.
I do. And last I checked, vampires are monsters.
You want to take a run at me? You can try it, but I got my name for a reason. I've probably killed more vampires than you've ever seen, hero.
Such fighting spirit. No wonder Caretaker chose you.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Let me do something. I know what's causing this lag. Something tells me that should be fine. Let me reboot the game real quick. Just want to know. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's see. See if I can get this encoding lag to calm down. Just a bit. Now let me...
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do. You are never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all. Hunter? Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
What's up?
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
I just went to sleep.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
I bet it is.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah,
The
okay,
lobby.
Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with.
That's so.
No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot?
It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park.
You act as if
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
Yeah, I bet so.
With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K.
4K TV.
At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark.
Your old room should be just as comfortable as it used to be. But if not, let me know, and I'll see what I can do.
Let's see how long you stay above ground this time.
Well, let's find out.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? That's quite a bit.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice.
A voice?
The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
That's good.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Well, we got a job to do, so let's do it.
Easy for you to...
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford.
Alright, let's do this. The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. Alright, let's go.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing some. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy.
Why didn't you just say that?
For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the Zoning Commission.
Not the Zoning Commission.
Different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time.
Sweet.
I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Oh, let's go.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Ooh, alright.
Any more questions?
Impressive. Very nice. Let's go.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise.
Unreal.
A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From
Oh
here,
yeah, he'll be
magic
shocked by a
gateways
modern
to
day
just
New
about
York.
anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your
Yep, let's go straight to the second.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Oh. Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Dedicated, not your average Hydra group.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Alright, let's do this.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Attack with the keyboard pivot. Remove from the card play when used to KO an enemy. Use quick cards and movements for guaranteed KO and refund.
About time.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Get some.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Here it comes.
Hail that.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Prepare yourself.
Shoot up here. Never seen that before.
I'll wait.
We serve until the end.
For victory!
Ow.
Reinforcements on approach.
It's your time now.
Oh, he's buffed.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Enemy attacks go off at the
Gamma or
end turn.
not, I
Use
feel the
movement
hand of my
ability to move
mother at
nearby
work
heroes
here.
to safety. Knock enemies to the area attack to turn the tables on your foes. Typically use move until any hero uses an ability.
Time's up for these jumps.
Just what this battle requires.
This is gonna
Bit surprised they all still have their heads.
Damn. Range is gonna get hurt.
taking the shot.
That was your one chance.
Dumb chance, huh?
Am I meant to be intimidated? Wanda is calling out to me. Feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... Be doing that again?
Done and done. Oh no, you don't.
This guy divided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Oh, that's not good.
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Hey, Lilith.
Exactly.
Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
Do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call.
That's an interesting Venom.
Venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Fallen Venom symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Alpha enemies like Fallen and do not forecast which hero they intend to attack. They attack multiple times on all turns.
Well,
Watch out!
certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Queen. Oh, I could have knocked that back.
Hydra. Let's give it a go.
Bye-bye.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen. Even a sorcerer supreme.
Level up.
You are within our reach.
Uh-oh. A hero is bound and ability to attack. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Any damage to minions.
This house belongs to Mother, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Or the rest of your mother's.
Thankfully, no.
I'm still in my prime. I'll put this to good use.
level up. Bombs.
You are puny.
Ow.
This is gonna get messy.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
No.
Melee attacks against Venom can trigger this join as passive and activate symbiotic skin. Falling Venom will bind the next to you when the melee attacks him.
In the light. Let us see if they have an answer for
All right.
this. Oh, disgusting.
Ow.
Regroup and await reinforcements. Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
Electrifying.
You're lucky to still be breathing. Your time has come.
Boink.
Is that truly your best? Let's do this. Watch closely.
I'll do that.
This should aid me in my fight.
You're too strong for you. That son of a bitch slimed me. Now that actually hurt.
Okay.
They are being reinforced.
You should not have come here, Midnight. Your friends cannot help you. Mother may have claimed your soul, but your brains shall be ours.
A moment. Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Alright. Bye-bye. Yeah, get dunked on, Venom. Who went good?
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Ooh, he got dunked on. Oh, hey, Spider-Man. Friendly, neighborly, spiderly.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Oh, hey, Spidey.
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy.
That's a weird looking Spidey symbol.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
I did it. Ooh, and good.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Like a
Fire
what?
Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
But we didn't die.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Alright. What does Tony have to say? Oh, actually.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
And I didn't. Okay, I haven't unlocked costumes yet.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted.
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago.
Yeah?
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but...
Hey, Tony.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Oh, good.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides,
all right.
No one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
He's scared of the building.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
Yeah, I bet Mephisto will get a kick out of this.
There's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message,
Sibling
you already know
the rest of your team.
When I'm not
A
saving
social
the world,
network just for
I solve the
superheroes.
world's problems with
Or,
technological
updates for
means,
the heroes in
like
the
the
Abbey.
one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual: private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Wonder Man.
We were all so happy then.
Look at that, huh? Someone wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. Every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they were hurt. Dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Item collections.
There was never enough room for my armor.
Ah, here we go. Costumes. That one. I'm doing good. Ah. What a day. Ooh. A vision.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Charlie!
What the dog doing?
I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
The Forge, huh?
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
That was ominous. Being the carnivorous sludge monster keep NYC safe. Just gonna say he's the astounding Spider-Man. Spider-Man is no joke. Yep. Good old JJ. Gabagool. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, I could pet
Who's
you.
a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in? Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Game keys.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so... Do I look like a Tony?
Not that it makes any difference to me, but...
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever Tony's cook...
The Forge. Very forgy.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian
demon-powered.
fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
Oh, hey, Triple Dick McCon, welcome on in.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Okay. So this will protect me against venom.
Used a cloak.
Right.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
You have something to say.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they?
Yeah, Mr. Strange was his father.
Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you.
Yeah, the good old Hippocratic
Simply
oath.
put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy.
Well, you should.
And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Just the sanctum sanctorum.
It wouldn't be very wise.
Yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What's Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
Tell me about your sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
Yeah, it does sound pretty powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely.
Yeah, of
Tony
course.
did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
That doesn't sound like it'll work very well.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
And you have been keeping an eye on her?
You make it sound like I've been guarding her. My role here is merely one of friendship for as long as she needs it. One thing is certain, she refuses to step foot on the Abbey grounds for any reason.
Alright.
Let us talk later.
I'll leave you be.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Hey, Tony.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. It was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation.
That doesn't sound very
I know how to use them too. You were
easy
out,
to clean.
300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules.
Do you?
Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
Gamma seems to be a reoccurring theme these days.
Oh, you think I'm bad? You should ask Bruce. Actually, don't. He's been really sensitive since... You know what? Never mind.
No, fine, not soon enough.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Magic cats?
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
You seem well-adjusted enough, considering.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
I think that's it.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Sure, why not?
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so
I don't think he knows what those words mean.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
No.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Coin material covered in compounds great hero abilities. Only one of the abilities and offers can be selected, so choose wisely.
Third state of matter, indeed. Let's see what you've got here. You're welcome, Hunter.
That one.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Poppy, huh? Find new powerful versions. I bet. Has to be 8, huh?
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part
That's big
of it.
praise.
I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
Yeah.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Who else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
That's it.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it.
That's good.
Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I had more questions.
Of course you do.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey, something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
Oh, I see.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Oh, nice. Anyway.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Time to take it to the next level.
Thing
Don't stress it too much. There's no...
Aha!
Later.
Oh.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how Captain America looks.
When you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Yeah, great to be alive.
Yes? You have problem?
Yeah, I'll let you work out.
Can I help you?
Oh, I guess I'll leave you be. Nice little pool.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second.
I'm gonna witches from across the sea have sent for our help. I regret I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by way of the Knights of Wundagore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face.
I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic. Ow.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
C-E-N-T-R-A-L. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates
He hasn't finished.
Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place.
The warehouse district.
Abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Oh, I think I'm ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
It was just recently that the Hudson...
Well, let's go. Portal to Limbo.
Let's see. Trench coat, glasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Don't worry. This is a different portal to a different location. One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
Sweet.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once more.
Well, I guess I'll reach the other side.
Probably can scratch a
Something's
band-aid off the
growing.
description of this place.
Glowing.
You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Honest fanatic in a room. It's a small room.
Hydra's resident
I could
mad
tell.
scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about
Magic,
gamma
huh?
radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Alright, we're doing this. Beat all enemies.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
That's a neat trick.
Chain attack.
Not bad.
I'll put this to good use.
By her command.
Lucky shot.
You really want to keep doing that?
Alright.
Lilith will not be pleased with your efforts. Support units on the move.
Tactics mode. Allows you to quickly access the tab by filling in the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode by pressing the left trigger.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Don't blink!
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Get ready. Feeling strong today. Here it comes. mother with that mouth?
Take this. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
Ooh, she can go binary. In a binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. You lose it once a block has been removed.
Forever in service. Pathetic. Support units on the move.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. Be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys. Not a problem. One more
Bye-bye.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
Get out of there.
Go ahead. Give it your best shot.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study.
All attack
If
the
you
damage
wouldn't
dealing
mind,
abilities have a
Carol,
chance to
I'd
become
prefer it if
critical
you
when
and
they
your
are drawn.
supernatural associates not
If you increase damage,
Smash it.
when a hero's critical chance stat,
Yes.
stimulate my hero's critical damage stat.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, and I still won. I'll take that.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Ah, she could absorb that.
Get her!
Alright then, she's supercharged. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that
Any
energy
object
towards
in
your
this particular
newfound
can't be
adversaries
completed.
instead.
Reduce the
And
block
the
to zero in order
mysterious
to
cargo they're
protection.
attempting to escape with?
Hail that. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Yeah.
Watch this. You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already. It's about time.
Exactly what I needed.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Ow.
Lost my focus here.
More fuel for the fire.
I think this must make the number of actions for the daze effect closed off.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknowns.
There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape. I feel more like myself every day. Show off for me, Blade.
Done and done. Hit the remaining enemies to complete the mission.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Oh shit.
Come get it.
The battlefield is ours. Take advantage while they focus on me.
Barely a scratch.
Will not act on the turn.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Watch close. Playtime's over.
I am impressed. Your fate is sealed.
Alright, I'll take that.
Even for Hydra.
Hell, Hydra! We're all gonna get it. Hope you're ready.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. By now, I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them. Here we go. what did we learn today? Let's do it! Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys. Is that all?
I win. That's more like it.
We've done it!
Another job well done.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic.
I think we should open it.
Careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Well, another mission accomplished. Oh.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on, you should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Damn, alright.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Message, huh? Sorry, Nico.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you.
Was it that obvious?
Got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little? Despite almost getting blown up, it seems you did pretty... Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Okay. Which is?
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but
Western.
yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary?
Yeah, you think superheroes have salaries? Just look at Spider-Man.
Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
Yeah, how?
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
The runaways.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Okay.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Okay.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
Lot.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow,
Oh, really?
I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around, maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
Oh, she's dead.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce. Indomitable. Or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
That makes sense.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were
Light and
beyond
dark.
even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't.
Maybe.
Good night, Hunter.
The hunter can follow the path of light or dark, the choices they make in Abbey and the abilities used in combat. Powerful awards can be unlocked as the hunter moves down either path. Oh, I can sprint. Oh, hey. Agatha?
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
Do you?
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
Hey.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay. Touch it. That's not ominous.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
Challenge,
you know,
huh?
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
We'll start. Well, I am 3, so might as well give it a try.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Alright, Charlie.
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Alright, let's do this.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Leave some for the rest of us. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
Ow. Ow.
Persistence is irritating.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless. They certainly won't.
Now that was something. Your time has come. Feel my call.
Boink. Boink. Gotcha. Doing good.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Done and done. It's open. Moon seal.
This looks like
Allows magical locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds for unlocking magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now.
I certainly handled the last
The
one.
two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening.
Cool.
They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Well, let's go up. Use the water power, hold the right trigger. Open.
Oster smiles upon me.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic.
Yeah, that's why the witch ones happened.
God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Ah, what a night. I could use a fine nightstand. Maybe a better dog bed. Well, how about a desk? Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Ooh, shades.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
I want to see what's inside it.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Fascinating.
What's up, Big H? Got more coil for me? This should be quick. Take your pick, Hunter.
Ooh, that's new. Yeah, I'll take the new one.
Until next time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We desperately... If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor.
Okay.
I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
Oh, cool.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside.
So can you get it open?
Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Oh, and I was just about to binge watch my stories. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth.
Is that
I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay.
It's probably not the object of power you were hoping for.
Research projects take 1 day to complete that grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. This one. Turn here tomorrow morning.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Interesting. Ah.
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity in the unconscious. Move in reverse direction for 5 minutes.
Intriguing.
What's up?
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
Pretty obvious.
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, Sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
Right.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
All right. First of all,
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking time to take it to the next level. All right then.
The time for punishment is here.
Like playing with
every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Heroes may only spar with the hunter once every 4 days.
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
Ah. Okay.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Oh. What's the mission?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Oh, shit.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
If you've come to ask me where Magic is, the answer is I don't know. She doesn't talk to me.
Nico,
Yeah.
do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Perez.
Привет, Hunter.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world?
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone.
Very specific.
Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic.
Probably.
No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Bye. Sweet. What does Blade have to say? Hey.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble, apocalypse prophecies, the Bronx.
It is indeed.
Yeah, the Bronx is pretty crazy.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing.
Yeah, that he does. That she does.
Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Uh-huh.
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Okay.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Maybe I will. Yeah. I'll take care of that next time, though. I think here's a good place to stop for today. Let's go ahead and save. Really good. Yeah, I'll stop here for today. Yeah, definitely a neat little game. Can't wait to see what else is in store. But for now, I will stop here for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. This VOD will be uploaded on my Pussy channel where you can check out my other VODs, and you can subscribe to my main channel. I've got a couple more things to remain somebody's mind. Oh yeah, enjoy my Discord. It's pretty epic. I'll leave a link to it here in the description of this VOD. Yeah. I'll be going to AX. It's technically Thursday through Sunday, but tomorrow I'll be pretty busy. So yeah, you'll see me again on Monday, the 8th. Yeah, I'll probably play some more Kingdom Hearts then. But yeah, in any case though, ta-ta for now, and I'll catch you again next time.